Hey, core members. I just came out of a meeting with a very dear friend of mine who is going through a very difficult suffering. And I can't tell you how graced I felt to be in the presence of his sufferings. I don't really even have words for it other than I sensed that I was beholding the sufferings of Jesus in this man. And it gave me a very concrete taste of what it means that we are the body of Christ and that we make up in our sufferings what is lacking in the sufferings of Christ for the sake of his body, as St. Paul says. And that means, of course, not that Christ's sufferings are lacking, but that it's rare that we say yes to those sufferings. That's what's lacking, our yes to the sufferings of Christ. And this man was struggling to say yes, but guess what? So did Jesus. That's the agony in the garden. That's the take this cup away from me. If Jesus didn't say, take this cup away from me, then how can we possibly relate to him? And my prayer for you today, dear core members, you who are part of this mission with me, my prayer for you today is that you would know that the sufferings you bear, and I'm sure there are some of you going through some very difficult sufferings. That's life. We go through very difficult sufferings. My prayer is that you would know that you are united with Christ in his sufferings, and that when you go through the wine press, guess what comes out? New wine. This is how redemption happens. Sometimes the Lord brings us very, very low, almost to the point of what seems, in human terms, utter defeat, in order to work his victories in our lives. My prayer for you is that you would trust whatever suffering you're going through now, whatever suffering life might dish out, that you would trust even in the moment of what seems like utter defeat, that this is the logic of the cross. This is the logic of Christ's victory. This is the logic of redemption. The Lord allows these sorrows in our lives, these sufferings, in order to bring about a much, much greater good. As we struggle to say, yes, let this cup pass from me, but not my will, your will be done. That's how redemption comes to the world. Bless you, Core Project members. Thanks for being part of this mission with me. Be not afraid in those sorrows and sufferings. He's with you. Give it 3 days and wait to see what happens. Peace.